Good evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect. Today, for Meta Monday, we're going to be doing an interesting card called Close Forest. Now, Close Forest is a card that was a 5D's dual transfer promotional card, I believe, and it was also in Astro Pack 1. Two things that have ceased to exist. Astro Pack 1, it's extremely hard to find if it does still print. And I'm pretty sure Dual Transfer, the 5D's game, they don't make them anymore. So this card is an extremely hard card to find, even as a common. But it's a very good card with an interesting effect. The first part of its effect reads, all beast monsters you control gain 100 attack for each monster in your graveyard. Not so great. But now as we dip into the effect, it gets a lot better. Field spell cards cannot be activated. While this card is face up on the field, field spell cards cannot be activated the turn this card is destroyed. Man, that is a really good card. Now, there's a couple of decks in mind that it shuts down. Dark Worlds prevents them from using their field spell card. Shinrans, if they ever become a problem, this prevents them from using their field spell card. But the biggest thing I want to talk about is Gravekeepers. Now, barring that your opponent is smart enough to set the Mystical Space Typhoon and Typhoon you on your turn, Close Force is going to lock them down for pretty much a long time. It's going to get rid of the opponent's Necro Valley on field. Then after that, they can't activate the Necro Valley. And then to get rid of that card, you have to use one of your cards. And then on that turn you can't activate your Necro Valley. Now that stops a lot of stuff. It stops their Imperial Tomb of the Necro Valley. It stops their Gravekeeper's Shrine. It pretty much shuts down the deck for a significant amount of time for you to gain some type of resources or some grounding to beat this deck. Now, I'm sorry that I didn't do a Meta Monday on this card before, because even the commons are like $6, which is pretty expensive. I don't know why I didn't tell you guys to hoard them when I was, because I hoarded a lot of them. It's just a really, really good card, especially for future uses when field spell cards become more and more dominant. Konami is shifting to almost every deck having a field spell card, so this would be a nice little nifty thing to use against Scraps, Dark Worlds, Gravekeepers, and any of the above mentioned cards. Now, another thing I would like to say about Close Forest is that with Close Forest and Malefic Stardust Dragon, it's pretty much a threat. Because your Stardust Dragon prevents your opponent from typhooning and all that other stuff, and Close Forest can't be overlaid. So, your opponent can basically be scooping it up if he's playing a deck like Gravekeepers. Thank you guys for watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy.